Hi guys, this is Leslie from playdatesparties.com, and I wanted to walk through with you some updates to the Thanksgiving planner pages that I have up on my website. I've now updated the basic snapshot page and day of page, and I've also uploaded to my shop a premium version that gives you a little bit more functionality. And also gives you just a little bit more, a few more options with your planner. I'm going to walk through with you today how to use this planner and how you can use it in Adobe Acrobat and Mac Preview. And then I'm going to, at the very end, I'm going to give you a special tip that can really make this so incredibly useful for you. You don't want to miss it, so don't forget to stay to the end. All right, well, let's get started. I'm actually in Adobe Acrobat right now, which is the program I recommend most if you're going to be editing this on your computer. As you can see, there's a blue box right here that indicates a field that you can edit, and so we can put 2019 right here, so we know that this is this year's Thanksgiving planner, and that's your cover page. Super simple, makes it so easy, and it works seamlessly with the planner. Next up, you have what I refer to as the snapshot page. It has a quick overview of all the details you need to know for your Thanksgiving. It has the date. If you want to have a decor theme, you can put that in there, the number of guests, the time you want to serve, your budget in terms of dollars and hours, a place to write down all your menu items, what you're going to serve it on, because that makes a big difference when you're planning any event. If you know in advance what you're going to serve something on, you can plan your garnish to go with it, how you want to display it, you can, and all of those details. It makes everything else much easier if you plan that from the outset and not try to find something at the last minute. Also includes a prep date because we want to make as many things in advance as possible because Thanksgiving is crazy as it is. So this gives you, on one page, you can see every date that you're planning on prepping for your recipes. And that way, if you plan to do everything on one day and you realize that date's just getting a little too crammed with things, you can then adjust accordingly. So having all of those dates in one spot makes that really easy. I'm going to zoom in here, and there's also this project section. That's if you're going to have any craft projects, if you're going to make a garland, make a centerpiece, anything like that, so that you can plan out your time. So how long you think it's going to take to make, the start time, the start date, and the due date for those projects to keep you on your schedule, because nobody wants to be working on decorations on Thanksgiving Day, because it needs to be all about the food at that point, and your budget for those projects. So that's why I only have 4 on this page, because really I recommend like 3. But if you want to add some printables in there, that, those don't have to take too long and can be made well in advance. You also have on your snapshot page a checklist. So 4 weeks out all the way to the day before. And it includes everything from guest lists, when to order a fresh turkey, when to start decluttering and finish cleaning your house, when to prepare things, when to make your foods that you can freeze. There's all of those things on your snapshot page. So the second page of the free Thanksgiving planner is the day of planner, which is super helpful in making sure that you stay on task. It's got everything from 6 a.m. to 9 p.m. and you plan out exactly what you want to make. So we like to smoke our turkey, so you can type in things like put turkey in smoker or start the crock pot. right? If it's something that takes a long time, maybe you're serving early. And then when it's done, you can check it off. It's great. The other thing you can do here is these are just things that I think are important to remember. Making sure your bathrooms are clean. It's the one place people notice most if you're not clean. It's your bathrooms. So you can check that off. If your table's set, if your dishwasher's clear, get that bar set with drinks and ice. Dinner can be late as long as the bar is set and there are appetizers out. So you see appetizers here, right? You get those appetizers out and the bar set. Dinner can be late as long as people have something to drink and a little bite to eat to tide them over. Having some music on in the background really is nice. That's your day of planner to help you keep you on task on Thanksgiving Day. Now there are some other pages. The cover page that I showed you, plus a few other pages, are part of the premium package, which is available in my shop. And I'm just going to go ahead and do a quick overview of those pages as well. In addition to the cover page, the premium package includes an entire page dedicated to Thanksgiving decorations. So you can put your decor theme. Let's say you have a color theme that you want to use. It doesn't matter. It's just a gentle reminder of what you plan to do so that you make sure that your projects and your crafts reflect that theme. You have the projects down here on the right. There are 5 spots for projects. Again, I recommend 3. Maybe add some printables and maybe delegate a project to somebody else. Setting your budget in terms of time, money, and time. So you've got your start date and your due date. And then you have your shopping list. The shopping list is not available in the free download because there's just not enough space. In the premium package, you do have a shopping list that you can include, which is super duper helpful. And this one is specifically for your Thanksgiving decorations, because next up you have a Thanksgiving menu page. It looks just like the Thanksgiving decorations page, but instead of projects on the right hand side, you've got recipes, what to serve them on, what the prep date is, and then your grocery shopping list. Now that said, this is the first of 2 menu pages. Let's take a look at the other menu page. All right, so here's the second Thanksgiving menu page, and this one has a bit of a different functionality. The first menu page really is focused on making sure you've got your grocery list set up, but this page is really more for when you're going to have potluck. So let's say, for example, our family loves a dish called uminta. That's how you spell it. It's a Bolivian cornbread, and my husband's family makes it for Thanksgiving every year. I fell in love with it. The recipe's on my blog. I think it's delicious. It's got a few extra things in there that just make it very different. Check it out. See if it's something that you think you'd be interested in. But anyway, so my husband's family, because it's their family recipe, they may want to make the uminta. So I would just put, the initials of the person who's bringing it in there. Or if it's a family, I can just put, the last family name. I made it so that you can add multiple people if you want. Those little circles there you can adapt it, but it's mainly if you're going to have potluck, it's who's bringing what. And again, what to serve it on and your prep date. The other thing that's really nice about the premium package is that it includes a 1-page checklist. It starts from 4 weeks out to 1 day before. It's the same things that are in the snapshot, but it's a much easier to read version. And it also has space that if you want to write things in, it's right there ready for you to go. The other thing that the premium version includes, I'm going to zoom in a little bit closer here, is that it has guidelines for thawing a frozen turkey. We use fresh turkeys, but in this case, I didn't include a checklist item for defrosting your turkey because, as you can see, it is actually dependent on the size of your turkey. So someone who is going to have a 12-pound turkey is going to have to defrost their turkey for less time than somebody with an 18-pound turkey. Yes, I've seen an 18-pound turkey. So that's why I didn't include that on the checklist, but the guideline is there so that you can remember to do it. Just add it on if you want to, but it's there for you as your reminder. Okay, so here we are in Mac Preview, and you can see it opens up right to the front page. Mac Preview does not work as well as Adobe Acrobat. Just to be honest, there are some things that get funky. I don't know why, but they do. I recommend Adobe Acrobat. There is one reason that I would recommend Mac Preview if you have a Mac and an iPhone. We'll get into that in a little bit. But it works pretty much the same way. You don't see the blue boxes off the bat. Just once you scroll your mouse over, you can see, and you can put the year in there. See, these funky lines happen in Mac Preview. I don't know why. But you can still use everything. It all works pretty much the same way as it does in Acrobat. Sometimes the checkboxes get a little weird, but they all seem to be working so far. There's one reason why I would use Mac Preview, and I very well may end up using Mac Preview. Before we get started with it, I want you to know what makes this awesome, makes this functionality amazing, is that this is a fillable PDF. If it's not a fillable PDF, you're not going to have the same functionality, and it probably is just going to be frustrating. But I've tested it a few times already, and it seems to be working. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to go to this little button up here that says Share, and we're going to go to Notes. Yep, Thanksgiving Planner Fill-In, playdatesparties.com. We're just going to go ahead and click Save, and it's going to save it to our notes, to the Notes app. Hi guys, I'm back and I'm on my iPhone right now, and I just wanted to give you a quick overview of how this works on your phone. So I'm in my Notes app right now, and I'm going to go back. This is my main Notes app. I've got a ton of notes, and I'm just going to click right there, and you can see that the PDF pops up. It only shows you the first page when you first look at it, but that's okay. Just click on that first page and the entire PDF pops up. And because it is a fillable PDF, I can go ahead and make the changes right here on my phone. I can start planning our menu. I can start planning our projects. I can work on our shopping list. And it's great. And the nice thing about this is that when I go shopping, I will have my list with me. I can edit it on my phone. I can edit it on my computer through the Notes app. And then I can always have the most up-to-date list with me at any given moment. And I can work on my Thanksgiving plan anywhere. The nice thing that we also have with using the Notes app is because it's in the Notes app, I can actually add people to this. So if I want to add my husband to the list to make sure that he can actually see the list, if I'm sending him to do some shopping for me, I can add people to the same note, and then he can edit the PDF with me. So this is just a great little tip. It's perfect for one-off events like a birthday party or Thanksgiving or Christmas. I hope it helps you as much as it's going to help us, and I hope you enjoy the planner. Feel free to leave a comment. Let me know what you think, if there's anything that you would like to see added to the planner, or if there's something that you would like to change. Let me know. I'm I am open for comments. This planner has been developed based off of reader comments for the last few years. Not too big, not too little. But let me know. And otherwise, I hope you have a great Thanksgiving, and I will talk to you later. Thanks. Bye.